Hello, everybody. I think we're live. We're live! Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas. Welcome to the stream. Here we are. We're back live streaming. Let me turn this music down a little bit here. Hope you guys are doing well. And just let me know if you can hear me, if the volume is good. We're back. This is a Wednesday afternoon spontaneous stream. So what's up? Grumpy J is here. Good grumpishal day, everyone. Paul Jorgen is here. Hello. Hello. We're just hanging out. This is like a random Wednesday afternoon. If you guys are regulars or were regulars for the Wednesday streams, usually these live streams happen on Wednesday nights. Thank you, Grumpy. Video audio is good. But it's Wednesday afternoon. I was like, let's just knock out a Lego build. So that's what we're doing. Obviously, this is the best time of year to start the Christmas festivities, is before Halloween even happens. Not even Thanksgiving. We're happening before Halloween now. So we've got the Santa upscaled figure here. This is the third or fourth. Actually, excuse me. It's like the sixth upscaled minifigure that Lego has done in their lineup of big figs. So I'm really excited to start it on it. What's up, JDI4? I don't know about you guys, but this music is just blasting in my ears right now. I'm gonna like turn it down a little bit. There we go. Hopefully that is decent volume for you guys. There we go. All right. I recently built the Lego Daily Bugle, but instead of having the window exploded, I fixed it. Very nice. I know a lot of people do that with their Daily Bugles instead of having the goblin fly through. Mine is still in the exploded state, so either looks good. I think both look good. Just depends on what you're into. All right, we're going to get started. It's been a little while since I've been on YouTube, so we're going to like catch up on all things Lego. Hope you guys are doing well. If this is your first stream, or if you're popping in to say hello, or if you're watching this after. Some people watch this after. But yeah, we're just chilling. This is like a really relaxed stream today. There we go. So we're just going to be hanging out and building Santa. Now, some of you, I'm probably going to answer this a couple times. Some of you are going to be like, why the heck are we doing a Christmas stream? And the reason for that is it's my channel and I can do what I want. But additionally, the reason for that is that I have some ideas for some content with this Santa, and I really would just rather have it built and kind of out of the way. What's up, Jar of Bricks? Chris B2B? 2B? So yeah, so I'd rather just have this thing built and kind of out of my hair so I can start getting creative with it. As far as content goes, I would really love to animate this guy and do some like Christmas videos with it. But I don't really know if that's going to be practically possible. So I want to get it built first and then start figuring out if that is possible to do the ideas I want to do. But yeah. What's wrong with the Christmas stream? Absolutely nothing. Exactly. Nothing wrong with a Christmas stream. We're here. It's not even November yet. Nothing wrong with that. Absolutely nothing. What are your thoughts on the Goonies set? Said Paul. I think it looks all right. I have actually never seen the Goonies, so I really don't know as far as accuracy, or I have zero nostalgia for the Goonies. I feel like we've gotten a lot of like 80s themed sets lately, which is cool. Nothing against that, but it's not a property that I am attached to by any means. But what do you guys think about it? I think the ship itself looks cool. Like, remove the Goonies aspect of it if you're looking for like a pirate shipwreck for like something that you could use in a display. I think it looks good for that purpose. But yeah. Hope you guys are doing well. It's been honestly a long time since I've gotten on here and done a live. So I'm a little out of sorts. I don't even know what I'm doing here. But yeah, I'm doing good. I've been really busy with all kinds of stuff, different projects. I've been traveling as well. So September, I was out of town for a good 2 weeks in LA working with my friends over at Digital Wizards, who are a stop motion production company. We got to work on some cool stuff that just released. One of the videos just came out, and it's for Lego Harry Potter. I posted on my story yesterday, and it is released out on the Harry Potter YouTube channel if you guys want to check it out. I was one of 3 animators on that project, so it was a good team, a cool project, and yeah. What's up, Marvel at my bricks? Hey there. Do you have the Hocus Pocus Lego set? I do have that, actually. I got that last year. I reviewed it for Beyond the Brick. And yeah, I've still got it built, I think, in a closet somewhere. I haven't displayed it in a while. But yeah. What's up, Ethan D. Afol? GS Animation Studios. Everybody's kind of coming in here. Hope you guys are doing well. It's been a while. Welcome to our festive Christmas stream. The perfect season for Christmas festivities. But yeah, we've got Halloween in 2 days. What are you guys dressing up as? Do you have costume plans? I mean, what am I talking about? What do you want for Christmas? Have you been a good little boy or a good little girl? What am I talking about? I'm joking. What are you up to these days? Thanks, Ethan. I am working on a lot of different content right now. I've been working on some land stuff. Really excited about some of the sets coming out towards the end of the year. Specifically, and because it's announced, I can talk about it now. We have Lego Star Trek coming out, and I am very excited for that. Got a lot of content planned around that. I've also been like watching a lot of Star Trek to like get in the mood. I started actually watching Next Generation again a couple months ago to prepare for this. So I feel very excited for Star Trek. I don't know if you guys are all Star Wars fans or if you're Star Trek fans at all, but I'm excited. So being a vampire this year. Okay, we got one vampire. Santa, you're not pulling a Jack Skellington, are you? No. What? I don't know what you're talking about. It's a festive season. Glad I saw your Instagram story. What's up, Bricktastic? Can't wait for Lego Insiders Days this year. How are you guys? Are you guys building anything Lego-wise? Are we... you guys working on any mocks? We got convention season starting up towards the beginning of the year. Reminder, start building on your mocks, you know. It's going to be a good year for mocks, I'm sure. I have not worked on anything new mocks lately. Actually, that's not true. I have, but I just haven't like shown them off yet. So, did you know I'm getting a job, but I'm not going to drive to 4. Wait, what is this? Trevor said, "Did you know I'm getting a job? Congrats, but I'm not going to drive to 4 being Santa Claus ring the bell." I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means, Trevor. Not doing Halloween this year, Ethan. Oh, man. Is it because you're too excited about Christmas? You just want to skip Halloween? Hello from Greece. Yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. We've kind of fallen off a little bit with our Wednesday night stream, so it's been a couple weeks. Part of that is I've been busy or traveling or sick, and it's just kind of been hard for me to find the time for it. But, you know, I had this. I was like, you know what? I have some content I want to do with this Santa. Let's go. Let's get it built. Let's just do it live. You know? Say hi to everybody. Have you guys built any of these big figs before? What do you guys think about them? I really like these. I think they're pretty cool. I don't have the racer. I have just the normal upscaled minifigure, the red torso one. And I really like that one. So mostly need to recover from a recent back surgery. Ooh. Hope you feel better, Ethan. Totally understand that you've been busy. It has been a busy time. Always here when you do stream. Thanks, Bricktastic. Yeah, it's the life of a freelancer. I kind of gotta keep my schedule flexible. But I'm here now. We're hanging out. I would like to get back to some more regular streaming, but I think priorities wise for me right now is getting some more YouTube content out, some more videos. It has been a slow year for me videos wise. So I am determined to get back to the grind here. But yeah, I've just been busy working on client projects and commission videos, things like that. Don't have any yet, but I plan to get this Santa during Insider's Days. Nice. Yeah, I feel like most people are going to be building this closer to December and not in October. When is Insider's Days, by the way? Do we know? Do we have a... Do we know that yet? I'm a bad land member. I don't know when that is. Let's see. You're something special in this community. Thanks for being here and making videos for us. You're welcome. Thank you. Appreciate that. Sin Kuro? I don't know how to pronounce your name. That means a lot. I'm excited to show you guys what I've been working on lately. You hit 40,000 subscribers while you're gone. I did. Yes. 40,000 is great. I'm really happy you guys are here. For those of you guys who do show up for all the videos and watch everything, thank you very much. I appreciate it. It does mean a lot, you know. I sometimes like forget to celebrate milestones that are, you know, 40,000 is still a great milestone. I'll have to do something special for 50,000 if I ever upload ever again. I'm working on a Lego wolf mosaic. Nice. Like Commander Wolf? That'll be cool. Here, let's put some stuff to fill the frame here. Pronounced it perfect. Synchro? Nice. Almost halfway to 50,000. Nice. Fantastic. Insider's Days was on the weekend of November 28th. Okay, nice. I feel like there's a few things that are coming out that I'm really excited about. Number one being Star Trek. I'm going to say it a couple times. I'm excited for Lego Star Trek. But yeah. What are you guys going to pick up for Insider's Days this year? You guys going to buy anything? Or are you going to be buying something for others, perhaps as a gift? Something that is a customary tradition at Christmas time? Congratulations on 40K subs. Thanks, T Valkyrie. We're flying through this. We're on bag 2. This is just a short stream. We're just hanging out for a little bit, you know. I'm going to build this whole thing in one stream. I don't think it's going to be too long to build either. We've got Santa's body coming together here. Huge printed piece. Look at that. Hang on, let me zoom in. Look how big this printed panel is for his chest piece. You're gonna get the Blackchon Renegade. Nice. That retires this year too, so that'll be it'll be a good time to get it before it retires. I do not own that one. I would like to, but I gotta be choosy with the sets that I get, you know? I think there's you know, a lot of sets out there that come out and I'm like, man, that's a really cool set. And I can admire it without wanting to display it. Because I try to think about sets that I can use for animations or content, you know? Got to keep the content going. Recently bought the Back to the Future Speed Champion set. Won't ship until January though. Yes. Now that is one that I do want to get. Looks fantastic. I own the original and have always liked that car. So, all right, we've got this giant panel going on right away. I'm curious, for those of you, we're just going to talk Christmas stuff because it's the only thing going on right now. Do you guys collect the Christmas Village sets? Do you guys build those? I don't own any of those. And we just got the new one that came out, the train with the 3D printed train part. Going to Bricks in the Six in a couple weeks. Nice. That's in Toronto, right? I think it's in Toronto. I forget that there's still some conventions that happen closer to the end of the year. My sights are already set on Atlanta BrickCon, so that's going to be the next one for me. But yeah, this is always the period for Lego fans, like between conventions, between the big ones at least. That is always like a time of building and preparation, you know? I have no space, no time, and most importantly, no money. I can feel that. I feel that. No space, no time, no money. Yeah. Lego takes a lot of all of those things sometimes. We've got the torso coming together here. What conventions are you guys excited for attending next year? Anybody going to any Lego conventions? I'm planning on, obviously we have Atlanta BrickCon coming up in February of this year. And then Brick World Chicago, which is in June. Excited for that one. Outside of those two right now, that's pretty much my big plans for the year. So any of the other ones that will come up will probably be decided on next year. So at least that is how it is for me. Those two are always going to be the guaranteed attended shows for me. You've never been to a convention, Chris? Wow. Highly recommend. Check it out. There are some really good ones out there. I'm biased because Atlanta BrickCon is the local show for me here in Atlanta, but it is a lot of fun. Especially if you're a builder, if you're someone who builds mocks, there's really no better experience. I personally collect Marvel theme sets, but my son really loves Minecraft. I do really love the holiday sets that come out. This giant Santa looks like something I would get though. Nice. Yeah, I think, you know, honestly, I'm building it right now. The idea that I have for this is that I think it's a good like display thing to put on your shelf. Like you wouldn't keep this out and about the entire year, you know. Interesting. Some snot techniques here. Yeah, what else have I been up to? What else is new for me? I got some more stop motion work that I've been working on. Some different client related. This is boring for you guys probably because I can't even talk about it. I have signed some NDAs, so my lips are sealed. One of them was for an event that already happened, but my video did not get released, which is okay. That happens, but I still don't know if I'm allowed to talk about it. You know, it's kind of like a gray area, but it's fine. I'll err on the side of maybe it shows up somewhere, but that dominated my my time for a little while there. I'm really excited to get back to doing some fun content, some more YouTube stuff, and especially with the end of this year, I'm kind of like wrapped up with all my travel, so I'm not going to be traveling anymore this year. I'm locked in here in Atlanta, Georgia, and so I'm just going to be kind of hunkering down and working on stuff I want to work on. So, yeah. Are your glasses permanent? They're stuck on there. I can't take them off. My glasses permanent. I'm not, my glasses, I could, you know, I did use contacts for a long time. I prefer glasses just because I can, you know, take them off at night. Contacts are a whole ordeal. I don't know how you guys with contacts do it. I did it for a long time. I was one of those guys, but these days I think glasses are easier. Plus it's like, it's a good look, you know, it's a nice look. So I'm all for your stop motion. Thank you. Appreciate that. Some are pretty crowded. I'm assuming conventions. Yes. Some conventions can get pretty crowded. Are you into American football at all? I am not. I've never been a big sports guy, but what I do love is I love going to like live games. So if I can go to a game, here in Atlanta, we have Atlanta United, which are super fun to go to. Hook me up with a hot dog in one hand, good drink in the other. I'm set. I'm ready to yell my heart out. But I've never been to a lot of football games, actually. I need to experience the culture more. There we go. We're building the upper legs, I guess. The connector, the leg connector for this guy. Do you play any instruments? So growing up, I did play the drums, but the story behind me playing drums, I'm the oldest of 4 siblings, and my younger sister was incredibly gifted at instruments, so she could pick up and play anything. That did not translate to me. I have good rhythm, but I started playing drums. My mom was like trying to get us to play more instruments. And my drum teacher, I'm sure everybody here has had a teacher like this, but she was a legit Army drill sergeant, and had spent years of her life doing that, and did not make lessons fun for me. And so when I was a kid, I was so done with drums. I was like, I don't want to go. She's, you know, working us too hard. It was not fun, but I think I dropped it after like 3 months or so. I can't even remember. What's up, A19, Lego Star Wars, LDH Hardstyle? What about your new house you mentioned? Oh, good memory, Bricktastic. What about that? Yeah, so for those who don't know, I was looking at moving earlier this year and started looking at new houses, started looking at, what would make for a better commute. But the long and short of it is that I'm staying. We're staying here in the house that I currently live in. Honestly, the house that I'm in right now, it's so good for producing content, for just making stuff. I've got this like upstairs. This is my upstairs room. So it's kind of dedicated to filming and Lego stuff. So there's just not a whole lot of things that can compete. So I'm staying. So I'm not moving. I'm happy that I don't have to move my Lego collection as well. We've got the lower part of the torso on, the legs here. The ant who bandited Christmas. What's up, Ben? Yes, we are in full Christmas mode right now. I don't know what other holiday or national event is going on that anybody would be concerned about right now. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what other things are going on this week. Some people are talking about Halloween, but I don't know. We're just thinking about Christmas right now. Do you keep your boxes? Absolutely not. I do not keep my boxes. I have never once kept a box, I think. I will keep them for content related reasons. Like if I need to show a box on camera for a set that I bought, I'll keep it for that reason. But instructions, boxes all get thrown away. No shame if you keep your boxes. But to me, it's a lot of the time it's hard to keep them and keep them in a good state. So they'll get damaged or, you got to find space in your garage for them. It's a whole other thing. I'd rather keep the box is what brings the Lego. And the good stuff is on the inside. So. LDH Studios asked, what set are you building? Good question. This is what we're building. The upscaled Santa minifigure here. Here, we'll go to the wide shot. There you go. You can see it. This is the new upscaled minifigure that came out. I think last month is when it came out, September. And I have some ideas for it. Some video ideas that I want to work on. And I was like, let's just build it now. Still a little ways away from when I want to make videos about it, but I want to just have it done. So I thought, let's just do it now. October 1st. Okay, nice. Thank you. You need to keep the instructions. You actually don't need to keep instructions either. I have always, if I need instructions, I will just go and get them from, you can get them on the Lego website for free. If you didn't know, Lego uploads all of their instructions on the website. So it's a little bit harder for older sets, sets from the early 2000s and 90s. Sometimes they don't have all of those uploaded, but for the most part, they've got everything you need, especially for modern sets. There's no reason to keep instructions anymore. So I recommend recycling. Unless you, I don't know, prefer the experience of paper instructions. That's one reason to keep them, I guess. But if you only plan on building a set once, I think just get the digital ones, you know, if you want to rebuild it, you know. What was your favorite video to record? That's a good question. Favorite video to record? Honestly, I'm trying to think. I had a lot of fun with the Fortnite video I did a while back. And I wore the Peely costume to the Lego store. My buddy Jetty filmed us going into the Lego store with that. That was a lot of fun. But I would say probably my Astromech video. So earlier this year, I did that video where it was, you know, collecting every Lego Astromech and just being able to like see everybody, and it was a very collaborative group effort. So that made the video a lot of fun. Who wants to sit and look at a computer for hours to build a set? That's why I keep all my big set instructions. I mean, the question is though, and I'll counter that. Good point. Aren't you only going to build those sets once? So if you think you're going to build a big set, like for example, we've got like the Lion Knight's castle behind me, huge set of instructions. I'm probably going to build that set once, and then after, I mean, if it falls, you know, or if it breaks, but I don't see that happening. Most people, you know, probably keep it displayed pretty safely. But it's up to you, you know, to each their own. Let's see. We got the, I don't know what leg this is, the left leg coming together. That's the best video on your YouTube channel. Thank you. My Jango Fett Slave 1 fell off a shelf. Oof. That is a tough rebuild, I'm sure. Did you rebuild it already? Did you already finish rebuilding it? I will have to tell you, so this might trigger some of you. Growing up, my dad had a very strict, I'm going to glue every Lego set. So I was one of those kids that glued their Lego sets growing up, and I have a lot of shame for it. Of course, it would be nothing that I would ever do now. But the reason that it started was because I had the original AT-AT, AT-AT Walker, however you say it. And I think it was a cat that was walking on a table and it just fell off. And ever since then, every set glued. I actually still have that walker and it's glued. It's literally right here off camera. And if it wasn't glued, I probably wouldn't have it anymore, but still. Not ideal. Don't glue your Lego sets. Let's see. Yeah, I think the huge sets I would likely build once. Right now I'm still learning the quick build, so might need to keep my paper instructions for some. There you go. I think I definitely prefer the paper instructions as well. But after I'm done with them, that's when I would throw them away. So, not before. I'm not someone who would build digitally by choice. I know there's a lot of people who prefer that as well. Let's see here. Can you stream more times? That's the question. Yeah, I would like to get back to it. I have not been streaming for a little while. It's been a couple weeks. I think it's been a month, maybe a month or two since I've gone live. We used to do this every week. We got the first leg going on here. There we go. Leg number 1. They do it. The designers of this do a really good job of making it very stable too. I wonder if, honestly, so these Big Fig minifigures, the first ones to come out were, I think it was Ron and Hermione were the first ones. And I wonder if the designer of that set realized how long that design would be used. Because the same design has been used in every single big upscaled minifigure set. Over the Moon, what's up? Saw you. How's your day going? Saw the Harry Potter video. Great work. Thank you. Yeah, that was a lot of fun, that project. I was in LA for 2 weeks working on that with those guys. I'm going to change the music here. This is a little too sad. I don't know. Does this feel sad? How's the music level, you guys? Can you guys hear it? But my day's going good. I went to the Lego store today. I'll tell you guys, actually, I'll tell you a funny story from today. So there I am at the Lego store. I was picking up this set and some pick-a-brick, kind of refilling some pieces I needed. And it's like the middle of the day on a Wednesday. So there's nobody else there. It's just me and the other workers. And one of the other workers is talking to this guy. I walked in and I was like, I grabbed the Santa set, go to the pick-a-brick wall. And I'm like, you know, I got to organize to get the most out of my pick-a-brick when I go. So I'm sitting there doing my thing. And this employee, she's really sweet. She's there almost every time I see her. She's just talking to this guy, having a friendly conversation about I think some car sets. So she's there and I'm not really paying attention, but the pick-a-brick is close to the register. So they come up to the register. He picks out a car set and he's having some conversation about like, oh, my wife isn't going to like that I picked this out. Like, oh, she's going to be so mad that I got this. Just like, you know, just kind of bantering, being friendly. And I'm just doing my own thing. And then he checks out and he steps away from the register and he looks at the employee he'd been talking to and he goes, "That's for you. That's yours." And he leaves and he just tries to walk away. And I was flabbergasted. The employee's shocked. She's like, "No, I can't accept this. This is yours. Like, I can't take this from you. You just bought this." And he was so like determined. He felt so proud of himself for like, I don't know, hitting on the employee right after he had gotten done talking about his wife and how unhappy she would be with him. And he just walks out like, and she's like, sir, come back. It was wild. I have never seen anybody do that at the Lego store. And you know, like, I don't know, maybe they were like hitting it off, but I think the employee was just being friendly. Like, she wasn't really giving him any crazy signals, you know? And for most of the time, if you're, you know, if anybody else has worked in retail, you're working, right? You know, it's not always a great time to approach people, I guess, if that makes sense. Adam, did you chime in and take the Lego set? No, I walked up after because the employee, like, I'm right there. She looked at me and like, we're like, what just happened? And the managers were there and she goes, "Am I going to get in trouble for this? Like, is this allowed?" And so they didn't even know. So they put the set in the back and like they said, we'll ask and figure out how to deal with this later. But when I brought my sets up, I was like, don't worry. These are for me. Nobody else is going to take I'm paying for these. I'm taking these. So very odd, like, interaction, right? Like, I don't know. Like, the guy felt so proud of himself for making his move and buying the employee a Lego set. But I've never seen anybody try that before. He was like an older guy too. He wasn't, you know, super old, but he was at least in his like 50s or 60s. He was just there by himself, you know? I don't know what his deal was. But yeah, the employee who checked him out was like, sir, I can't take this. And he just was like, it's yours, and walked out of the store. Crazy stuff. That happened today. That was my day. Do you have the OG Captain Redbeard? Are you talking about the upscaled one? I have the upscaled one, actually. Let's see. Right behind me. There in the background. Lego isn't making any Animal Crossing sets in 2026, which is sad. Oh, man, I did not know that. That is sad. Which set was it? The $1,000 Death Slice? No. Can you imagine someone walking in and just buying that for an employee? It was like an expensive car set. They were talking about cars, and yeah, it was like some, you know, buildable car. I only paid attention, started like really paying attention when he started walking out, making a scene of it. So kind of wild though. You know, and I'm not one to judge, like, I don't know, people have different types of relationships. Maybe his wife was like, hey, you should go buy that lady a Lego set. I don't know. But still weird. Like a weird thing to do for someone who's working. And she was just being friendly. Like the employee, she was just, you know, just trying to help him pick out a set. So it wasn't like there was a lot of chemistry or sparks flying between them, if that makes sense. There is an astromech in the new Death Slice. Yes, and I have already acquired it. I am very happy I got it kind of quickly, so I need to make a post about that. So it's a cool one too. They've only released so far, I think, 4 new astromechs this year. So a manageable amount. Poor employee. Yes. Do his legs and arms move? They do indeed. I'll show you in a second here. The one downside is that his head does not, I don't think, because he's got the beard piece. But we've got the next leg almost done here, so I'll show you kind of the leg movement here. It's a really strong connection. Like if you've never built one of these, here's his legs. It's a really nice connection. So there's his legs moving back and forth. You can sit down, so you can sit on like a shelf. So yeah. Really strong connection. It can hold up the weight of everything. The like tension in the legs, like the tension in the joint is really nice. Like it's strong enough. It seems like Lego employees just spawn, and anytime they see you, even looking slightly bored or confused. Well, it's part of their process. Like they go up to people and they have to, you know, show some hospitality. Here, we'll put this guy right here. Looks like we've got the arms now putting together. I knocked over the box with the broken slave one. Oh no. That's going to be a project. I've done that before though. Sometimes it's even more fun the second time rebuilding it, right? Right. As a land member, you could probably get the new Death Star for free. Can you? Not really. So the way that land works, if you guys didn't know, you can get, there are certain themes that you can tell them that you really want. And even if you tell them those themes, you don't always, you know, you don't always get sent those sets for review. So, I do not get Star Wars sets for the most part. So, but I am really excited to show you guys some of the stuff that I've been working on for land content. Forget Star Wars. Forget Star Wars. Because we've got a new competitor in town, I think. Do you have the T6 Jedi shuttle? Is that the one from Ahsoka? If so, yes. Yes, I did get that one. I actually built that one on a stream last year, I think. I think I did, yeah. I can't remember if I built that with somebody else or if it was just something I built like by myself. Cool set. I haven't really found a way to display it. To be honest, I watched Ahsoka one time, and I really liked it when I watched it, but I have not gone back to it yet. I probably should. Anybody else excited about Mandalorian and Grogu, the new movie coming out? It's like Danny Bob gets every set from every theme from Land. Hey, Danny works hard. Danny works hard. She's one of the hardest working Land people out there. She's like grinding out that content. I definitely, like, for me, I got to take my time with projects. So I like to really just take ages to release anything. But that said, what I do have coming out, I'm excited for you guys to see. So we got the first arm done here. Look at this. This is his, which arm is this? His right arm. Here, we'll sit him down right here for you guys to see. What does LAN do? Great question, Ethan. LAN is it's short for the Lego Ambassador Network. And it's basically the go-between for creators who represent different aspects of the community and Lego. So, like, if you follow me, like, I am your ambassador to Lego. So if we have, as a community, meaning like those of you who are here or who follow me, if you guys have, thoughts and opinions about stuff, I am responsible for bringing that to Lego. We get review sets to make content with. And it's kind of like a direct line to the company. So it's a big honor to be in it, to be in the program. And yeah, lots of cool people are in LAN. If you watch a lot of Lego content creators, some of the people that you watch are probably members of LAN. But yeah. What's up, Luke Hamilton? Yo, yo, yo. Welcome to the Christmas stream. Because that's what we're doing today. I'm hoping to one day meet the requirements to even apply. You're an amazing choice and give amazing tutorials. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Very nice of you. This is like my first stream in a month or two, dude. So once I'm like back on the horse, we can start doing it. Yeah, for those of you who didn't know, we used to do this stream like every Wednesday night. And it's been a busy couple months for me. So this is kind of like a spontaneous middle of the day, for no good reason stream. But it's still on a Wednesday. So does it count? Does it count? Free sets to LAN Peeps is how Lego pays them for the work they do. That's not necessarily accurate, but it's definitely not payment, if that makes sense. There's a lot of people who have that kind of misconception about LAN. But Tell them to start making more affordable sets. I'm on it. That's pretty much every Lego comment section is things are getting out of control price-wise. But, you know, it's funny, like, a lot of those prices, they're not decided by the designers. They're not decided by, you know, anybody who works on this, the sets themselves. So, but yeah. We've got both arms done here. Let's see. No gloves yet. He's just kind of... Here, I'll zoom in and show you guys. This set is flying together. We've got his hands now. Hang on, let me build the hands. He'll look a lot better with his hands. Should I get the gingerbread AT-AT or the set you're building? That's a good question. Yeah, I don't know. It's whatever you want to do. I personally really like this set just because it's not specifically Star Wars. But if you're really into Star Wars and you want to build, you know, a little like Hoth scene, I think that's cool. I don't have that set, the gingerbread AT-AT. I do really like, I saw that Martin built a gingerbread snowspeeder, which looks really cool. Am I missing a piece? Interesting. Huh. Interesting. I feel like I am, but oh well. I think it would be amazing if the Lego points worked differently. I feel like 20 points should be for small sets like the mech armor sets, but if you're going to buy huge sets like the Eiffel Tower, yeah, those should be worth more than 20 points when you register. Are you talking about the instructions? Like when you register the instructions? Yeah, that would be interesting. Ah, I made a mistake here. Hang on. To be honest, I don't even register all of my sets. I think the amount of time it takes to like go through that little process is not always worth it, or it doesn't feel worth it all the time. I think I did. Oh, there it is. Okay, I found the piece I was missing. Ooh. I like the gingerbread AT-AT, but my pitch would have been a gingerbread sandcrawler. You could take off their Christmas stuff to make it normal, and it would go with the droid advent calendar. That is a genius idea, actually. Plus, it's already brown, so it's kind of like matches the color scheme already. Man, that is a great idea. All right, there's his hands. It would if you were getting more points for your massive sets. Fair, fair, yeah. All right. We're on bag 5 of 7. Costco be like making Lego affordable again. Yeah, Costco really does come in clutch. Some great Lego deals there. Though I will say, as someone who grew up going to Sam's Club, I feel like Costco is way more overwhelming to go to. But maybe that's just me. I have not cracked the how to enjoy life at Costco. You got the free samples and the cheap Lego, but still, it just feels like, I don't know. But I'm also going on like the wrong days. Because I'll go on a Sunday when it's super busy. Oh, this is kind of cool. So he's got like a little miniature Christmas village inside his hat here, or inside his head. I'll show you guys here in a second. Rookie. Yes, I am a Costco rookie. I will not deny that. Yeah. There's like a whole cult of Costco. You gotta like know the strategies, know where to get and everything. I think another thing that frustrates me about Costco is they freaking move everything around the store. So one week something will be on one aisle and the next week it's going to go to another one. And now it becomes a hunt. Or maybe I just don't know where to like find things. Maybe that's just me. Here, before I cover it up, I'll show you guys. Check this out. So I'm building this head right now, but there's like a little Christmas village in the headpiece. That's pretty cool. I live at Costco. Aubrey, what's up, Aubrey? Are you ever truly missing a piece? I'm called out right now. One time I was. I don't even remember what set it was, but most of the time it's just me, or it's in a bag somewhere. Hope you're doing well, Aubrey. Good to see you. It's Christmas this week. I don't know what other things we might be celebrating. But here, it's Christmas. It gets frustrating walking around Costco. Yeah. I will say, I do have really positive memories of Sam's Club, though. And I will say, also, in defense of Costco, the food, fantastic. I would go to Costco for a hot dog and a Coke Icy any day. But everything else, like the shopping experience, not for me. So I have truly missed a piece. In my UCS Falcon, bag one was missing, or one bag was missing 6 parts. I've also gotten damaged parts, parts that didn't belong in the set at all, and extra sticker sheets. I have never gotten an extra sticker sheet. That would be a really cool thing to get. 57 days till Christmas. Sheesh. I'm pretty sure that your stop motion tutorial is the first one I watched. No way. That's cool. I need to make another one of those. I had an idea for one earlier this year that I just have not gotten to make yet. I want to do a tutorial for like how to make characters jump and fly and do rig removal. That's something that I have wanted to do for a while now. But what's really cool is Adobe's coming out with some really cool new roto tools that are going to be pretty revolutionary, I think, for all that stuff. So I'm hesitating to make a tutorial for something that's going to be just useless in a month or two. So it's what got me into stop motion. No way. Nice. What kind of stuff do you guys like to animate then? Also, would you guys ever do like a stop motion contest? I've been thinking about doing some kind of stop motion event. And I would love to try doing that next year. Some really complicated snot work on this this headpiece here. I realize you guys can't like see up close what I'm doing at all. But it's coming together, I promise. What camera slider do you recommend getting for stop motion, said Ben. That's a great question, and it all kind of depends on your budget. Budget. There's a few out there. The brand that I use is the Spectrum ST4. I can send this to you, Ben, as well, if you want to check it out. It's by a company called Emotimo. The letter E and then Motimo. And so far, I really enjoy that brand of slider. It's got some limitations, but it's served me well for the last, I don't even know, 5 years. There's another one out there that you could check out by Kessler called the Cine Shooter. That one is really good, I've heard, and it also like works with Dragon Frame. Honestly, I'm very curious about that one, about the Cine Shooter. So if I were going to get a new motion control slider, I would be looking at the Cine Shooter. But I also haven't used it, so I don't know if it is any good or not. After watching your Mando tutorial, I just made my Ghost Rider mech quick build his bike. It's not horrendous, but I'm still in the early stages of learning. Very nice. I'm glad you're watching that tutorial. I'm glad that's one that helped you. That's a bit of an older video for me, but I'm glad it helped. Hi, I'm new to your channel. What's up, Kathy? Kathy Miley, 1968. Welcome to the channel. Hope you guys are doing well. We're getting closer to the end of this build. I've got 2 bags left still, but this is just like a chill middle of the day stream. I don't even know. What time is it right now? What time is it? It's 5:20 here in Atlanta. It's been a gray day, rainy gray day. I would totally be interested in a stop motion challenge / contest. Be hard to compete against extremely high quality opponents, but that's what makes it a challenge. So in the past, I have done some events with my friend Aubrey, and I would love to do another one. And usually they're like themed events where we challenge people to just make something. Like at whatever skill level they're at. I feel like, did I mess this up? I did. So I would love to do another one with her again. So we've been chatting about some potential options for something next year. But in the past we did, if you're new, you might not have been a part of this event, but we did Lego Office Week. So it was like a week themed with Lego Office animations and all kinds of fun challenges, some prizes. We've got the Santa face coming on here. Look at that. We'll zoom in. Big old printed piece for his face. Are there any older sets or themes that you are really on the hunt for? I recently acquired the OG Batman from 06. Have a few others I still want to slowly accumulate. Good question. Nothing that I am actively seeking right now. I will say I am passively acquiring a lot of Alpha Team. I am a big Alpha Team fan. And I've been playing with the idea of doing some Alpha Team mocks. So I've been like slowly army building the Ogle's minions, like the skeleton guys. If you were a fan of Alpha Team, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, the guys in like the red and black suits. So whenever I see those guys, if I can get them for a good price, I'll pick those up. Alpha Team was a great theme. Had a great video game to go along with it. We are working on Santa's beard now. It's a lot of white pieces. Let's see. Interesting that they gave him a mustache here. I don't know if you can see that. And I know it's going to get covered up by the beard on the side there. Don't forget we changed time this weekend. Good reminder. Are we falling forward? Is that what we're doing? Or falling back? We're falling back. I thought we were done with time changes. Maybe that was totally made up. Somebody told me at some point that there's a point that we're going to stop doing that. Maybe that's just total rumor. How do you guys feel about the time change? Does it disorient you guys? I know for us, it's like I have a dog and a cat, and it will just mess up the entire feeding schedule because they expect their dinner at a very strict time. So I heard that Arizona doesn't change their time. Interesting. Anybody from Arizona want to chime in on that? Because I have no idea if that's true. Time change is fine. Okay, we got his head going on. Interesting. Okay, so this is one big fig that doesn't have a posable head. So there's no rotator on his neck. That's always a limitation for me that I've seen on like actual minifigures. Something I'm not a huge fan of when like a beard piece or something on the shoulders like prevents them from being mobile, looking around. They got to do the hit one of those to look around. And we'll get this beard done. Then we got the hat. Overall, this is a good set. I think this will be, like, honestly, one of the better Christmas sets. I don't buy the, like, the villages or the Christmas sets. But this feels like a pretty unique... Oh, shoot. I'm getting ahead of myself. There we go. What country are you from? I am from United States of America. I was born in Florida. And I spent most of my life there. And now I live in Atlanta, Georgia. What about you guys? Where are you guys from? I know a lot of you are Americans. When is your next aquarium build? Man, I am so behind on the aquarium project. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've worked on that. Honestly, right now, I don't know. I'm kind of working on a lot of different projects right now. It will at least be next year when that comes out. Maybe the aquarium series becomes like a once a year project. That might be fun. But I'm glad that it was received so well as is. So I always like that people still ask about it. Texas. We got Texas, North Carolina, Slovenia. Shout out to Slovenia, Ohio, New Jersey, the UK. You guys are all over the place. When will there be a new video? Great question. I am working on a bunch of them right now. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram already, I'm going to be posting more on Instagram next couple weeks. I have a video featuring the Soundwave Transformer set that I've been working on for way too long. But that's coming out hopefully pretty soon here. My goal is this week or next week. But don't hold me to it. Either way, I'm glad you guys are here right now. Just hanging out, enjoying the vibes, celebrating the festive season. Either way, I'm grateful that you guys show up for the content that you do show up for. So sometimes it can take a long time to make videos. This is a really cool assembly for this this beard here. Interesting. Some really cool techniques. I don't have Instagram. Oh no. Well, I'll be posting some other shorts too. If you follow me here on YouTube, I'll be sharing some more short form content as well. Let's see. All 3 Transformers are on my LEGO wish list. Might be a Christmas present. Very nice. I will say I've only built the Soundwave. And I really enjoyed it, though. It's a great set. Really enjoy that one. All right. Here's his beard going on. How does this go on? Ah, there we go. Yeah, his face print gets covered up by the beard. This is really interesting. Oh, wait. I'm definitely missing pieces here. Moving too quick. There we go. Looks great. All right, last bag. We've got the hat. Almost done here. Thank you guys for joining. Just hanging out on a chill Wednesday afternoon. Yeah, I've got some stop motion ideas that I really want to spend the next few weeks working on. Some festive, some just fun content. I think working on like shorter form stop motion is definitely a more manageable thing for me to do. Production time takes a little bit less, and you know, usually it can get still good engagement, you know. Thanks for subscribing, Kathy Miley. Appreciate that. Yeah, if you guys haven't already, like the stream and subscribe to the channel for more, as they say. Oh, we got lyrics in this song. I don't know about this. Hang on. Here, we'll do this. I've just got like a lo-fi Christmas playlist on here. Some random songs coming on. There we go. Some new slopes in this set. I really like these. I don't know if I can zoom in if you guys can see it enough, but these like 1x2 or 2x2 slopes. Have them there. It's like a slightly newer piece. I think it first showed up in the Peely set. That was the first set that I saw it in. But really useful, like, shape. Been subbed for over a year. Nice. Wow. Thanks for showing up. Let's see here. I knew I had this backwards. I'm chit-chatting and getting distracted. There we go. That makes more sense. All right. I am tempted to get the racer, the other upscaled minifig, just to have like a complete collection. I don't have the Harry Potter ones, but I'm not as interested in those. But I have the Lego House Pirate and the upscaled minifig. I feel like if I got the racer, that would be a nice collection of all of them. But I don't really know what I would do with it, though. That's the only problem. I really have to justify my Lego purchases these days to myself. It's not even Halloween yet. It's always time. Listen, Merry Christmas, Aubrey. Ob the Builder. It's always time for Christmas. This is the kind of rage baiting I was hoping for. Honestly, I had this set and I needed it built because I want to do some Christmas stuff with it. So we're doing Christmas 2 days before Halloween. Just because. But hey, Merry Christmas. Don't be a Scrooge, Aubrey. Nobody likes a Scrooge. Listen, we all know how long you kept your Christmas decorations up last year. Everybody knows. So what's wrong with getting started a little early? Honestly, I'm usually the kind of person to put up my decorations the day before. Like the week of Christmas. This year, though, I don't know. I'm thinking we do something a little different. I'm thinking we start now. I'm going to go set up my like big inflatables right after this stream in my yard. Giant Mickey Mouse Santa. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I wouldn't. Have you ever tried different kinds of animation like 2D or Blender? I have not. Honestly, I have some friends who are way better at that than I am. And if I ever need something animated in Blender, I will go to them. So I think there are a lot of people who are good at certain things. And I try to not feel like I need to be good at everything. But this is a really cool design for this hat piece. Kudos to whoever put this design together. This is really seamless. Really nice. Bring on the ghosts. You did keep them up for a long time. I'm not trying to put you on blast here, though. All right, we're almost done with this. Okay, we got a little tufts to put together here for his little bobble. There we go. And then how does this sit? Hey, there we go. Did I miss something? I feel like I missed. Ah, yeah, these pieces. All right. Sometimes you can just tell that that's supposed to go there. That's it. There he is. Here, we'll zoom in, show you guys the close up. Here, we'll go to the. There we go. Cool set. I like the angle that his hat is at. That's a really interesting angle. Yeah. This will be fun to do something with content-wise. Are you done for today? I'm going to be wrapping up here in a few minutes. Yeah, now that we've got the set built. What do you guys think? He's got, honestly, these big figs have a lot of great posability. Like, look at that. Can he stand? He can stand like that. That's crazy. Like, you could put this guy on your shelf. I wonder how far back he can lean. Hang on, let's get him. How far back could he lean without falling over? He's pretty top heavy. Yeah. Well, it's because he's got no giant studs to click into. It looks great. It does. I'm glad they gave that Santa dual molded legs. Yeah. Because Santa used to have just pure red legs, not the dual molded. But yeah. Like to see more builds. This is it for today, but maybe on another stream we'll do a longer build. But yeah. There's the scale. There's the scale next to the box. Pop. Same scale as the box. Always nice when Lego does that. No posability on the head. That is because he's got the beard, it's just locked in there, so. Cool set, though. No, keep building, don't stop. Do I stream every day? No, I don't. This is usually once a week we do this, but it's been quite a few weeks since we've done like a weekly stream. So let me know if you guys want me to get back to it. We can find some more stuff to build. But yeah, it looks great. Santa's cute. Yes. Yep. Thank you guys for joining, though. We're going to wrap it up here for today. This was kind of a random Wednesday afternoon stream, but I really just wanted to get this guy built and was like, we could just do this live, right? Like, I haven't been live in a hot second. So are you going to build on the Italian Riviera next stream? I actually finished it. I did finish it off stream, which, hey, listen, lock me up. It looks great, though. I need to do some finished shots of it fully built. So thank you guys for joining. Merry Christmas and happy Halloween to those of you who are celebrating this week. I know I will, but obviously I'm going to be working on some Christmas related stuff. So let's see here. I will see you guys hopefully really soon. Bye now. See ya. Let's see. Hang on. There we go. Now we're fading. Merry Christmas, everybody. Ho, 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 ho. The Jabba the Hutt laugh. Jabba the Hutt stole that laugh from Santa. Let's be real. Bye, everybody.